Finished with the tuna sandwiches. Now about to read for a bit. Head to the park to meet with some friends. So this is what I'm reading. Got some Naruto, one little spin-offs with Boruto and all that. It's for school. It's kind of complicated, but it's decent. Then this one, I'm on like volume 6, but I'm rereading it again because I know it's for chicks, but hey, the storyline's on point, so. Text message. Got it just now saying, my friend was like, oh, I'm here. Yeah. Where you at though? I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm all in this heat by myself. I don't see no car. Just walking. Just solo by myself. Oh. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, you whipping it. Oh, shoot. Shoot, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
Hey, tell the viewers what your name be, bro.
I gotta pay my child support.
Oh. All right, bro. All right, then.
Is it? Oh yeah, that's that's Darius, Joseph. Who else?
Did it get it? I hope it got it, bro.
That was ugly. I landed too hard.
Man, let me just film it.
All right, you filming?
Yes. Why you got an autofocus? You fucking.
Huh?
Why you got an autofocus?
Are you filming yet?
Yes.
Usually when I flip, I like to wipe my shoes first. So today we're going to be hitting a quick arm workout / tutorial. This video is a little bit different though. This is like a vlog style type of video. So today it's just bicep, tricep. We're going to be hitting a power movement for bicep, then hypertrophy, and the rest kind of burn on the cables. Then tricep, move on. Power movement, same thing. Hypertrophy, same thing. Then we're going to move on and we might hit some cables. But overall we don't do a lot of volume on arms because the way I have my chest and back workout set up, it sort of overloads the accessory muscles, which is your biceps. So say back day, pulling motions, overhand grip, underhand grip, pulling, your biceps get, people don't really take that into account when they make their training program, is that your secondary muscles, those count as reps in the overall schema for that muscle group. So that's why my volume's low for my arms. It's because due to the back and chest workout movements, probably it's just because it's one of my goals too, to get bigger arms. It's just kind of like a vanity thing, but like a balance thing. This is bodybuilding, by the way. So yeah, let's get to it. First movement, we're gonna do easy curl bars. I'm gonna use 80 pounds, and this is gonna be our power movement. So we're gonna do 4 sets of 6. That's the goal. And the thing about this is, I'm not necessarily about the science behind it, but when I start my workouts like this, it's like, I've been doing it for the past 2 months maybe. The overall size of my biceps and my outer bicep, the head of my bicep, is just overall, it looks more fuller. So I'm not sure if there's a reasoning behind it, because you're incorporating more muscles into the movement, because it's not just like seated bicep curls. We're about to do that next, by the way. But it's not just this motion of twist, twist, and focus on this spot. The fact that the weight is so heavy, it sort of overloads the whole arm, intentionally or unintentionally. You just get like an added benefit. But when I get the exact science behind that, I'll let you guys know. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna demonstrate my first set and how you should do it. And we're gonna do the wider grip. So stand shoulder width apart for your feet, chest up, scapula a little bit retracted, and you'll find that most of your workouts, your scapula will be retracted. Stand straight and just full extension. So you see, I'm not doing, it's none of this It's not. You control it. Up, down. Yeah.
You ugly.
6, right?
Yeah, 6. See, Randy usually goes heavier, but you know he's under the weather today.
I had a few drinks.
Had a few of those. So he's hitting 40s today. Strict form. No swinging, none of that. As Chris Jones would say, that hippie stuff.
The hippie stuff?
The hippie stuff.
Dang, X, you're not looking that buff, man.
What?
You're not looking that buff, man.
Nah, it's
It's the lighting, right?
yeah, it's just this weird. It's this lighting, bro. It just cut the camera off. And yeah, by the way, so earlier I mentioned how I do the power hypertrophy and then sort of like a burnout. Power and hypertrophy. That's not to say the power set won't build muscle and the hypertrophy set will not build strength. It's just when you have reps that are like between 4 or 6-ish, it's the strength and power takes precedence over the muscle building. So eventually you will build muscle from the power, and of course you will build strength from the hypertrophy movements. You'll build strength from the set. They consider hypertrophy build muscle. They consider power build strength, and it's like it's just saying which one takes precedence over the other. So you can do either or on both, if that makes sense. It's just that my goal is to be sort of power and bodybuilding, so I do a mixture of it. All right, so second movement, these are like incline bicep curls. I bet you're asking yourself, what's the difference from standing bicep curls or seated bicep curls? The difference is you have gravity on your side. So when I say that, it means, so seated you're like this. It's decent, it works the bicep pretty well. But on an incline, it's where you have not only straight, but you have it lean back. So it's not this, it's almost dead weight. So you start from a place of a full range of motion. And at the bottom of it, I want you to squeeze, sort of flex your tricep at the bottom. And that gets the full extension of the bicep. And then just control the weight up and down, like any other workout. And then get yourself a pretty effective bicep workout. Works the head of the bicep. And I'm going to show you this first set and show you how it goes. They're too light, bro.
I thought I was going light, not you. You ugly.
But turn those pinkies more, bro, at the top. Yeah. You. Was that 20?
I'm ready, Pro Chacho.
All right. It's real on the feeling I like.
Yes. Now, are you ready?
Are you recording?
Yes.
Alright.
That's why I asked, are you ready?
I have to edit all this shit out.
Nah, bro, because it's a vlog, bro.
Alright, okay. Like, cuz, oh fuck. Okay, anyway, so this is the final movement. I guess it's what, a machine preacher curl, something of that nature. I usually do cables for my biceps to finish it off, but basically the whole idea is just to pick up movement where it isolates your biceps. Whether that be cables, preacher curls, machine preacher curls, just something that isolates mostly the head of the bicep. So, whole bicep workout, we worked the outside head of the bicep, we worked the head of the bicep, and then the power movement, I guess, is the whole of the bicep. But once again, I'll come back with more knowledge on that part. So to finish it off, it's just going to be just the head of the bicep. In a strict form, kind of forces you to do strict form though. And I'll show you my set. It's not too heavy.
Damn, bro, the lights is helping you a lot here.
Hit my head.
Anything to make them gains, right? Nah, it didn't help you that much right there. Okay, I got that.
Recording, bro. Alright, so finish with biceps. Now we got triceps. So it's the same sort of idea when it goes into your triceps as well. So it goes power hypertrophy and then sort of a burnout in that order. So right now I'm doing skull crushers. Then I'm going to do some, I don't know what they're called, like overhead tricep press or whatever. And this kind of isolates the muscle. And then I'm going to end it off with some, I think I want to do some cable pulls maybe this way just to hit a different part of the tricep, and then we'll call it a night. But for time's sake, I'm going to do it one set of each workout and take you through it. So it's first set of skull crush. I'm using 90s. So it's a narrow grip. Once again, your scapula is retracted like our previous workouts. You can either do it a suicide grip. Hey, Randy, come closer. So you can do a regular grip like this, or a suicide grip, which is just your palms. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take it to my forehead or a little bit past my forehead, and then bring it back up. So your arm should just go 90 degrees. And I'm gonna do 4 sets of 6. About to go eat some tuna when I get home. Watch a movie. Read a book. Yeah. I think you've seen it. It's like a called second tricep workout. It's hypertrophy, and it's working the long head of the tricep. So the thing with triceps is, you want big arms, you get big triceps. In a way, they're like, so your leg. Quads like the bicep of your leg. Hamstrings is the tricep of your leg. So what makes your arm look the biggest? It's the small muscle of your bicep, or it's the long muscle of your tricep that takes up most of your arm. Big arms, big triceps. This is the long head of it. So we're working the bulk of our triceps. And so this is a dangerous movement. I don't really know the name of it, but the fact that it's behind your neck and it's one arm means you better focus. It's isolation. Keep your head still, and you should be good to go. So I'm gonna show you 8 reps, each arm. What's your weight?
It's because you're ugly.
It's fucked up. Put music in this shit. Yep.
Hell no, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Greatest rapper of all time. Okay, so this is the last exercise of our tricep workout. 4 sets of 10 we're gonna do on this one. We started off with skull crushers. We went to the sort of the one arm, it's almost like a kickback. That was like, so it's power hypertrophy. Then we're just kind of getting to, it's still hypertrophy if you think about it, but it's sort of like on the higher spectrum. So we're getting a little bit of endurance. I'm going moderately heavy, just because triceps are a weak point for me. Because often on chest days, I'll be doing bench press or something like that, and my triceps will give out before my chest does. So I'm just giving it some extra attention, and I actually have chest tomorrow. So I'm just gonna do the 1 set for you guys. Watch my form. I have to actually, in one of my old videos, I advocated doing this sort of form. So it's like 90 degrees and down and flex. Nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's perfectly good form, except the more recent literature has shown it's and I'm pretty sure the veteran bodybuilders knew this, because oftentimes it's veteran bodybuilders, what they thought was intuition is actually the correct science. So the science and the literature will actually have to catch up to what a lot of bodybuilders already knew. Same with this, what I'm about to show you right now. It's I used to like this. Every video they say stop 90 degrees, except most bodybuilders, they stop at about here. Once again, it's kind of common sense once you think about it. It's getting more of a full stretch in your tricep. So it'll stop, instead of right here, it'll stop right here. Then they'll go down and sort of go out. So I'll show you right now. Once again, it's chest out, knees bent, scapula retracted. Simple as that. A lot of workouts you'll realize keep it simple. You'll see a lot of complicated workouts on Instagram, on Facebook. While those may be effective, you'll realize that those people who are doing those workouts, they're so far into their training progression that they're now training for specificity, meaning they're training lagging body parts. They're training body parts that they wouldn't normally train. So if I'm a veteran, I'm getting my upper chest, touching up my lats, getting wider lats, maybe get like a better quad sweep. So a lot of those workouts they do is for sort of training a certain area. But for the beginner, what you should focus on is building a good foundation. So it's not to say don't do upper chest, but it's just to say incorporate bench press, some flat movement, some decline, some shoulder, just a good all-around base to start off with. Then from there, you can sort of branch off.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so finished our arm workout. Maybe a bit longer than we'd like. We were talking and whatnot. But yeah, kept it basic. It's been working for me for the past few months. So 3 movements in the bicep, 3 movements in the tricep. I would say what I did, including the weight, I would only say, I'm not gonna say it's intermediate, it's beginner in a sense, because the style, I didn't necessarily add any drop sets or pyramids or anything of that nature. Once again, I do enough work on my chest and back days. Although I do want to get my arms bigger, I just know I'm not gonna overwork myself doing the pyramids and whatnot. So I got a little bit of a pump. Not as lean as I once was.
Okay, I see you.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
Damn, you ugly. I need to turn this camera off.
But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions about the workout, I'll put my email in the box below. Hit me up. I'll text you within, it's a text. I'll email you within about, I'll say 12 hours, 24 at the most. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you do, you'll get a thumbs up. Cause yeah. But this is Xavier Mayberry, aka Illusion Fitness, and I'm out.